There it is. Another podcast prediction came true. To be fair, I don't really want anybody taking credit for this. Between you, me, and Maui, there's no way we can take credit. This is it's the only logical place s1mple can go. Say what you want. It's the only way you're going to see s1mple back in a server because nobody has the money to take a $3 million chance on. I think it was what? I think his buyout's like $3 million. You know, they got him on loan right now. So s1mple got benched. s1mple's in. So the roster's going to be Snappy, Dupree, Magisk, Madden. And yeah, he doesn't want to leave Navi, but you know, Navi's kind of doing pretty good right now. So he ain't coming back. So this is the only way. Oh, sources. Oh, well, if you didn't think it was true, sorry. I thought we already passed. Sorry. I'll put this here. So there you go. Yeah. So it's definitely not just a source no, it already happened. It's going to be a 3-month loan. We just got to start from the top. Like there's just, well, back to it. Like, no, he can't play for anyone else, guys. Money's tight, you know? People are not spending that kind of cash and nobody has the means to get s1mple out. And let's just hypothetically say they did, okay? Nobody has the means to get him out of his contract and is willing to take the risk. That's the other part of this equation. So this is the only way we saw s1mple coming back. This is it right here. I mean, I think most of us saw it coming because he voiced his opinion that he wanted to come back. And then 2, logically just following the money, as you know, the famous saying goes, it's the only place he could land. Now, what's interesting, what I haven't seen people talk about yet, is I think Nico knew all of this. Absolutely, I think Nico knew all of this. And also, I think that's why he's going on loan early, which is, I haven't seen anybody discuss this. And the reason why is you see right here, s1mple talking about getting their problems out and trying to get everything out of the way. This is Falcons tryout for Nico. If s1mple looks like he can get his form back and Falcons looks like an actual team that can compete, I guarantee you that's going to be the difference maker on whether or not Nico wants to sign with Falcons or not. This is essentially a 3-month long like trial period to see if all of it can come together. And it does go back to what Nico said, which is like, you know, he does want to win. And everybody's like, you know, oh, but money, forehead, you know, all that stuff. He did previously turn them down. So what magically changed? Now, some people were saying G2 didn't want to foot the bill as much anymore, and that was a motivator. But I think this was really what it was. I think he understood that s1mple would probably come back and play with Falcons, and he's interested to see if it makes sense to go to Falcons, because if s1mple comes back, and let's just say he's decent and he's pretty good, okay? Not full s1mple from Go, but he's pretty good. Now you have a pretty good s1mple with a good caller and Snappy, the most majors in coaching history with 2 different teams, and probably the best anchor in that position as well. That doesn't guarantee shit. I just think that is where, you know, his mindset is. And, you know, people like to dog on Falcons, myself included. It's pretty easy, especially with their current roster. It's a clown car. But with a half decent s1mple and with a Nico over there, bro, it's scary. But this is all predicated on s1mple's form, right? Which is why Nico isn't signed, which is why they're doing this loan period, I think, earlier. And it's essentially, we get to watch a 3-month tryout for Nico to see if Nico wants to make the move and make the plunge. And who knows, if Nico says yes and s1mple looks decent, do you think others wouldn't potentially be interested now in going to Falcons? I bet you they could get pretty much anyone in that scenario. Bro, any rifler is going to go to that team. That's just reality. People want to win. Like, if they see that, they're going to be like, what the fuck? You have Zonic, Magisk, Nico, and s1mple, who's like getting his form back. Fucking A, dude. Overall, I have no idea what s1mple's going to look like. I know he's not trying to rifle this time, which is good. It's going to be nice to see him back in the server. That being said, it's going to be weird, man. It's going to suck for me because I'm going to have to point everybody to this video for like the next 3 fucking months. It's just going to be fl0m. What's going on? What's Nico and how you think s1mple's fuck, man? Complexity some pious? Nah, they're going to want to buy out for him, bro. Maybe they wouldn't, but yeah. This is the only way s1mple is going to come back to professional Counter-Strike, I think. Because, yeah, like I said, first world problems, his contract was so fucking huge. And I don't think s1mple actually wants to play for Falcons really, or he doesn't want to play for anyone. He just wants to play for Navi. but it just kind of worked out the way that it did. And I think he's tired of sitting on the sidelines. And this is really his only way back into Pro CS. It's not because of like people don't want to take a chance on him. It's just when your contract's that big and people don't got the money to fuck around and find out with like that big of a buyout, you just kind of get stuck. Golden handcuffs, so to speak, you know? So he always needs a great star rifler alongside him. I don't know if you know this, but every great team has multiple people playing well to be able to win. Yeah. Yes, he does. The team game, guys. This isn't the NBA. Fuck, even in the NBA, they all started doing that. What do you mean? Hey, fl0m, did you see the news about s1mple? Yeah, thanks.